Welcome to the August monthly towers. This tower that I just beat is the first one. Do you want to beat this tower? Well, probably not, but yeah, I wonder if I'm the first victor. It's been 18 minutes since this thing released. I hope I'm not. So yeah, I'm literally gonna rebeat this tower just to show how to do it. So yeah, don't mind this. I'm planning something else. So yeah, this tower, it's very it's just like 15 minutes of just doing basic gameplay like this. So yeah, it's very sight readable. So, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So first of all, you don't want to be falling too much. That's just a given. So yeah, essentially you just want to go around like this and then wrap up. You want to jump onto this and then just do a head hitter, go up. And you think this is the right way. What you have to do is you have to get this button, and then after getting said button, you then have to go around this way, jump up to this, go around, and then wrapped here, followed by a tightrope. This, as you see, very easy to digest gameplay. And then you jump down to here, do a head hitter, and jump, and then you jump turn. Ground. By the way, this inlet stuff isn't collidable. That's what you learn off of hitting this button right here. After you get that, you can head back. You might want to heal a little bit because there's quite a few kill bricks throughout this entire tower, and as you see, a lot of people are completing this tower. It's mid, honestly. It's just a bunch of just gameplay. So yeah, then you just go up to here, push this X pusher, and go on this falling platform. Falling platform is indicated with an exclamation point. So yeah, wonderful start to August we have here. So yeah, August. The year's gonna start closing down soon. So yeah. By the way, there's no nets on the outside section, so please don't fail them. But you can fail throughout the tower as there's many safety nets. Outline kill bricks are like half ouch bricks, as you see. I lose 6 damage, not 6, 10 damage. So yeah, you're gonna see quite a few of these throughout the tower. No! Oh, I just used my crystal. You don't really need it throughout this tower, you can just wait. So yeah. Now we're on floor 2, so floor 2 you just gotta jump to here, jump to the side, wrap around to this, dodge those inlets, and then simply go around and do this, and yeah, just make sure to look before you jump, because this isn't a tower that you need to practice. This is like a sight reading test, really, a simple sight reading test that gets you a few tickets. So yeah, once you jump to here, you got some inlets, kill bricks. I think most kill bricks are collidable. You'll know when they're not, though. Followed by some one-sided wraparounds, and then jump to here, and you actually got to jump down. So then you wrap down to this, and then you go on this with the simple climb object gameplay. Now, you can see this a little bit throughout the tower. You have a little bit of backtracking you'll have to do in some sections, or sections that you'll have to jump down so it'll look like you're actually going backwards. It's weird, but if you just trust yourself with the tower, you're gonna beat this tower without really failing ever. And so far I'm a bit quiet. It's 12 a.m. and I want to get these out quickly as I'm like productive again. By the way, you can't go against Square, but the wall will push you, so it's a bit weird. By the way, if you touch a kill brick, you get teleported back just a little bit, like right to this outside section, so yeah, keep that in mind. And then just go to here, go to this side, and you'll be good to go. So yeah, the 1 month I'm actually like commentating on these, like getting them released early. It's the 1 month where probably not too many are gonna do them, but I could see a lot of people completing these just because you have good access to this. So you just gotta go around these. These are collidable, so just go around them how I did. And then just dodge those. You can use T-pose if you want, like I just did. And then afterwards, you just go around these. This is probably one of the most difficult parts. You have to jump onto this, and then jump onto that. You have to kind of momentum to like right when the two are meeting. Followed with the falling platform. And that's essentially that goes. And then you follow with some more conveyors. And some weird wraparounds. Well, I guess that's the first fail of this month. Well, no, technically not, but the first big fail. I could probably just, you know what? I already beat the tower. It doesn't matter. I don't feel like I just feel like going through with vertical mobility. So yeah, this you could, I guess. Well, you want to wrap around. It's really weird. You just have to go and then wrap around, just kind of like that, close to the wall. That again. And then you jump down to here, and then you have this, like, yeah, I'm not, yeah, I've already beat this tower. I don't care about using vertical mobility. Yeah, that's a good thing, I guess. And then jump to this falling platform, jump around, Go on this, and then you quickly arrive, eventually getting to floor 4. Floor 4, you go up, and then you just do this. Yeah, this is very dry commentary, literally only because this tower is very sight readable and very easy. It's only hard difficulty, JToH. Ooh, I should probably show where the location of the tower is. Oh, that's probably important. I'll show it at the end of this if you're curious. It's where like, I think it's where Tower of Dimensional Hopping is in Zone 3. So yeah, this, you gotta push this to the side, push this here. Go to this side, be careful because this likes to go back a lot. So just very carefully take this to this side, push it onto this side, take it to here, and then push it through, and then you do that. So you just gotta push this through. You can momentum jump if you want. And then you just gotta push this X pusher, jump off, followed by a tie rope and an inlet, and then you have this. So you just spawn this. It's a bit of a section, as you see right there. You can pause it, like, you can pause it right now if you want to see the actual path, or ultimately you could just kind of follow with what I'm doing. It's kind of like a trial and error. Remember, once you're up to here, you do have to go around like that. Don't be discouraged and try to go a different path, because you get stuck right next to the button. So yeah, eventually you just gotta do this very, honestly, very chill gameplay. You just go around, and then you have like, oh, that was like the Zone 3 music. And now, like, you're on floor like 5, I think. Yeah, every 2 floors there's a safety net. You get this spinner thing, which actually is a final stretch. Once you're here, you just jump, you get teleported. You have some conveyors. Remember, outsides aren't safety netted, so don't fail them unless you want to lose your run. Which on a tower like this, you only want to beat once or twice. And then you get this section. You gotta wait for this to go here. And then you just wait on this. And it's just a waiting game after that, so essentially just, alright, I increased my volume just a little bit. Just to actually, like, be hearable, because, again, I don't want to be too loud because it's midnight and a lot of people are sleeping. Ooh. Remember, you gotta go around these walls and not be me messing around with OBS settings to increase my volume at that Goldilocks amount, so it doesn't sound bad, but I'm very clear and, like, my talking is a bit more cohesive. And then just wrap around this, and then after that, it looks like you have another spinner, but it's just some jumps. And then you hit this, and then you just go this. This is a bit of a weird section, but as long as you go that path, you're fine. And now we're on the second half of the tower, where it becomes kind of difficult to see. You want to increase your brightness. You don't want to use a light item because you don't need one. But you do want to actually be able to see what you're doing. But anyways, you get this outside section. You just have to push this. What I go is I go right here. I wait till this moving platform right here goes away, and then I spawn it. And then it's just the luck of the draw whether that other spinner's rightly timed, but yeah, it doesn't take too long. It'll take a few attempts, but eventually you will pass. And then you have this. You just have to go around like this, and then eventually you'll be able to reach this, where you just have a couple jumps to hit a button, and then you can ride this spinner. No, it's not a spinner. To go onto this truss, and then after that, it's just pretty easy. And then you go onto this, the zip line, following down here, and then go across. Try not to take too much damage. And then after that, jump on the edge to go to here, and then you're pretty much good to go. Just continue wrapping around, wrap around onto this side so you can actually get on top of this gameplay, so that you can achieve floor 7 status. I believe, yeah, floor 7 status. And then just, okay, I guess I fell. But yeah, you want to wrap around like that and then go into here. Yeah, don't use vertical mobility unless you're not trying to beat this legit. By the way, these, you can stand on these. These are just here to show what you can and cannot jump on. You kind of want to look for these, like these, so you can actually jump onto them. And then you just wrap onto this. This, you just wrap here. You can see it slightly. Remember, wrap onto this, and then you're good to go. It's a bit weird. It might take a couple tries. I somehow fluked it first try. Yeah, and then you can pick 2 paths. I'm picking the left path, as you saw. So this is a no jump section. I don't know what the other path does or care enough. But yeah, this is the no jump path. This path I'd recommend taking because I took it and it's really easy. All you do is literally move around. It's a very easy no jump section. The other side is probably the same thing, but you get this sweet button progress, which then you get to pull through. And then you'll achieve the next floor 8 steps. But first you gotta do this conveyor. And now you can actually achieve floor 8 status, so floor 8, you got this button, this resets it, but basically you gotta move on this. What you have to do is you have to go up, go back down, walk across, jump onto this, and then jump onto this. Wait for this to arrive, so then it goes, then you go down, then you want to go this way. You want to dodge these walls, go around this wall, jump up over this, jump onto this, and then this section's completed. After this, you have a kill brick, so you want to go fast. This is just a wrap around from here to here. I don't know why I did it weird. And then I just wrap from this, simple wraparounds, slopes, so you just quickly go around like that, and then you're good to go. So after that, you just have to, some simple jumps. This resets, so don't worry about it being too far. And then, after that, I just say and then too many times. Yeah, that's how boring this tower is when I say a lot of the same words. This section is no jumps, so you just gotta watch out for these, which get increasingly faster and closer. And this, you can just walk down the first two, so then you can just actually start jumping and moving around without having to waste too much time. This, just wait across. You can jump to the other ones, but it takes the same time in my opinion, and plus, I kept failing every time I went the other way, so I'm just gonna do that because that is a relatively far jump. At this point, you're on floor 9, and it gets a bit weird brightness. You might want to lower your brightness now. But you get to do this, simply just go into here. You have to go this way to go here, which you have to do a button to unlock the rest of floor 9. So what you do is you spawn this, you get 25 seconds, wait for this to move out of the way, and then just simply go around, wrap around like that, jump onto this, quickly go around. You gotta hit that button, and then once you're done hitting that button, you get to go around. Ooh. There's like this weird sound I'm hearing. I think that's just the music, but I think it's fine. Then you just simply do this. Very digestible gameplay. Push this X pusher, and then jump onto this, which then you can just simply go onto this, jump around, go here, jump to this truss, and then after that, you just have to go here. I want to be really quiet. Ooh, you do not want to go that way. So when you're right here, you want to jump to this, and then go back to this way, which then you can go to here and then move on. This is a bit of a far jump. It looks like this would tilt, but it doesn't. That's just weird. Jump on that, and then just carefully weave your way around. Jump onto this thing, and then you have to turn right up there. So that's what you do. And now I have a last conveyor going on to floor 10. Floor 10 is very easy. You just simply go here, jump, go around. It's probably one of the easier floors in my opinion of the tower. It's longer, but it's genuinely just, it's kind of boring. This tower does go on for a bit longer than you want, but you'll know when the tower ends. By the way, this slowly descends, so avoid everything. It's a bit of a dropper, which, if you're playing this game, you're good at. You're guaranteed to be good at droppers, and unless you're doing Terrifying Beauty, which then that actually determines. But yeah, you just go around, and then after that, you just jump off. Shout out to the person that beat Alien Radiant, and then you can just wrap off, and then after that, you just go here, turn around, jump up onto this. Hopefully I don't sound too quiet. And then you just do this. This is a bit of a far wrap because you actually have to go in, followed by some more jumps, and then watch out, kill brick, and then wrap onto this. And this button kind of indicates that you're really close to the end. Here, give me a second, because as you reach the end, you'll see that there's a spinner, but this button just allows you to know that, hey, you're there, because this X pusher pushes you to the section that makes you go outside, which final stretch I think is like kind of safety net. I mean, look at this, a huge spinner, which then you just have to go around. I guess you don't want to fail it, but I mean, there's no sections that are so scarily out that like you're actually gonna fall unless you really try. Like you see, nothing goes out of this circle, and then just go up, go around, jump up, go to this, and go around. And you saw at the very beginning, I immediately got there, so I'm gonna reset because I don't want to win on vertical mobility and again. So yeah, now to actually access the tower, which I showed at the beginning of this video, you gotta go to Tower of Dimensional Hopping, which to get there, you gotta go through this area, you gotta go to the intermediate area, and you can do your cool cannon stuff if you want. Okay. Okay. Now, when you actually land inside of there, not like me, where I have to literally jump off of this just to get back here. That's the intermediate tower, is Tower of Dimensional Hopping. And when you get to Tower of Dimensional Hopping, you'll see that the tower is right there. So yeah, that's the first monthly tower this month. Kind of mid, only completing for one time. And now let's go all the way to the next tower, which is in Zone 7.